Thank you, everyone. I want to welcome you all to the first day of spring. Yay! I'm so excited. And here in Indianapolis, Indiana, it is kind of a gloomy, gray morning, but as soon as that all passes, we're supposed to have sunshine and sunshine all weekend. I am super excited, super excited. Our goal is to be outside all weekend as much as possible because it is going to be a gorgeous time this weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me today. Let's get started. I want to make sure that that we ground ourselves and we cleanse our space and we shield before we get started here. So we're going to. I've got a candle lit here, and I am lighting the space. Thank you so much. And I've already those of you that have watched my past videos know that I have a crystal bowl, and I've already set that today. So we'll also include our tuner. And we have sage, and we're going to make sure we have water so that we can cleanse ourselves. And then we have lotion. Dollar store. And you can always use lotion because it's it's pretty hard to get all the water you really need in to be able to stay hydrated. So keeping lotion, of course, watch your label so you're careful as to what you're putting on your skin. But definitely keep lotion so that you can be able to keep your skin hydrated. And then we have lip balm for our lips as well. And that's all showing self-love, care for ourselves. So now, we shortly after today's exchange ritual, we will be sending out the newsletter that will have all the links about today's event, all the exchange information. So please keep your eye out for that. And also in there are links to learn more about the level 1 Master Builder course that will be starting this June, and it is the first of the 3 to complete the Master Builder program. They are certified, each one. So in that e-newsletter that you receive today, it will have a link to be able to stay in the know, to keep up to date with what's going on with those, because there's a lot of exciting information that is going to be in each of those classes. Also, master classes are developing that are going to be part of each one of those levels. So you can, if you wanted to, you can take individual master classes. There will be links to more information on that as well. Now, this month we have been focusing on all the chakras, all the chakra months. So in order to do that, we have been, because all of our grids include crystals from the Unconditional Healing Love Kit that's found at livethewalk.com. And within each one of those kits are 2 black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is for your root chakra, which is the base of your spine. And then we have carnelian for your 2nd chakra, which is your sacral chakra. Then we have citrine for our 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus. That is between the belly button and the heart. Then for our heart, we have green aventurine, but we also have rose quartz because we want to make sure that we include energies that are for our highest self. And then we have sodalite, which is for our 5th chakra, which is our throat and our mouth, jaw, ears area. And we have chevron amethyst for our 3rd eye. The 6th chakra is our 3rd eye, our physical eyes and sinuses. And then we have angel white calcite that is for your crown. And then this kit also includes 2 smoky quartz, as well as a clear quartz point. And it all comes within a blue bag because we want to make sure that it's shielded in truth and the vibrations that come with that. And we chose this as a kit so that we could ensure that you have in your hands a crystal that you can focus on each one of your chakras as well as different intentions that you may have. You can also use like the black tourmaline and the smoky quartz are great for grounding and cleansing. So there's various grids that you can be able to use just one kit for. And you'll see in each one of our rituals this month, we include a picture that's a different grid of various ways that you can be able to use that kit. So now, again, today is the first day of spring. I'm so excited. So we've got a lot of things, a lot of astrological events going on that are really springing us forward into our 2015 8-year, and there's many things. And so don't feel like you're going crazy. It may feel like it at times, but don't, because everything that you're going through, your guides in the universe are lining you up for it so that you can be able to have all that you want, be all that you want, know all that you want, everything that you could possibly imagine, because we are gods and goddesses. So why do we continue to put limitations on ourselves? We're the only ones that are holding ourselves back. So in many ways, having these crystals that are found in the Unconditional Healing Love Crystal Kit at liveandwalk.com helps you to clear each one of your chakras, open them up, balance them out, so that you can be able to be a clear channel to be able to receive source energies, love, unconditional healing love, so that you can be able to move forward and do all the things that you would like to do. So let's get grounded. Now we've cleansed, so now we're going to ground and shield. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to ground and shield. Oh, my nose is... Okay, so we're going to ground and shield, and then I'm going to connect everyone together. Okay, so deep breath in, slow breath out. Deep breath in, feeling unconditional healing love. Slow breath out as you release all the yuckiness. Allow it to leave through your feet into Mother Earth so that she can recycle it all. And then we connect with Source, straight from above, shielding us around in white, peace, and gold. These vibrations to keep unconditional healing love surrounding us in and through and around and everywhere, so that only unconditional healing love can come in. All right, now I'm going to take a minute and connect with all. Okay, I'm going to now use my crystal clear pendulum that my guides have me use when I am working with others, so that I can be able to amplify that energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the base of our spine with our root chakra, because we want to start from the base to build a strong foundation to build that energy up so that it can come all the way up through the crown so that we can do a complete connection. So we're going to cleanse each one of the chakras. Then we're going to go through and we're going to clear any additional energies that might need to be removed at this point. And then we will go through and charge each one of them up. And then we will end with grounding out so that we can be able to continue on with our day, because we all have so many things that we need to get done and try to enjoy this beautiful spring day. So let's get started. So we're going to, in a counterclockwise position, we're going to clear away all the energies in our base chakra. We're clearing away all those energies that no longer serve our highest good. Just clearing away all fears, doubts, worries, judgments, anything connected in this space. We're removing from this space, and we're allowing it to drain all the way down into our feet and allow it to actually leave our feet into Mother Earth. Allow it to drain. Feel it drain all those energies, emotional attachments, cords, anything that no longer serves our highest good. We allow that to release. Thank you. Now we move up to our sacral chakra between the base of our spine and our belly button. We remove all fears, worries, judgments, doubts, all emotional attachments, cords, anything that no longer serves our highest good. At this time, we allow them to release down into Mother Earth. Actually allow every last bit to leave your feet into Mother Earth. Now our solar plexus between our belly button and our heart. We remove all fears, worries, judgments, doubts, all energies, emotional attachments, cords that no longer serve our highest good. We allow them to release. We allow them to drain down into our feet and allow them to separate from us and into Mother Earth. Now we move into our heart. We remove all fears, worries, judgments, doubts, emotional attachments, cords, all energies that no longer serve our highest good. We allow that to leave this space. We allow it to move down into our feet and actually leave us and go into Mother Earth. Okay. Now we move into our throat, jaw, and ears chakra, our fifth chakra. We remove all fears, worries, judgments, doubts, emotional attachments, cords, all things that no longer serve our highest good. We allow them to leave, drain down all the way into our feet and all the way out of our body into Mother Earth. Thank you. Now we move into our third eye, physical eyes, sinuses. And remove all fears, worries, judgments, doubts, all emotional attachments, cords, things that no longer serve our highest good. We allow them to drain all the way down out of this area, out of our body, all the way out of our feet and into Mother. Now we move into our crown. We clear all fears, worries, judgments, doubts, emotional attachments, cords, anything that no longer serves our highest good. We allow it to drain out and move into Mother Earth. And take this time to say thank you to Mother Earth for allowing us to be able to release all this into her so that she can be able to recycle it, wash it up, cleanse it up, charge it up, and be able to give it back to others that can be able to take forth those energies for their life. Now, we're going to ask our guides, ascended masters, angels, all sentient life beings, are there any energies that no longer serve our highest good that we can still be able to remove at this point? Are we able to remove them now? Yes. Please remove these energies from all. And as that's working, we're allowing all the last energies that are still hanging around lingering about in the little nooks and crannies. We're clearing all those out, allowing them all to separate from us, and allow them all to drain down. And now we have all these energies left us at this time. Okay, now we're going to take a moment and feel how that feels to have all this, that heaviness, all that weight is gone. Take a moment and feel what that's like to be lighter than what you were before we started. Isn't that an amazing feeling? Now we're going to start from source, and we're going to pull down Unconditional Healing Love. It's going to charge and fill up every one of those areas within our system so that we can be able to strengthen our whole entire chakra system in order to be balanced so that we are not only taking care of ourselves, but also taking care of others. So we come from source. I'm sorry, I'm getting used to the camera. You would think I would be used to it by this time. We start with our crown, and we have bright white light coming straight in from source and filling every indentation, crevice, wound, anything that was left behind from those energies. We're filling them with unconditional healing love at this time. Allowing that beautiful bright white light to fill every. Now we move into our third eye, physical eye, sinus area. We pull down beautiful purple or indigo into this area. And we allow those energies to fill every nook and cranny, indentation, crevice, wound left behind by those energies that no longer serve our highest good. Now we pull that white light from source into our crown, down into our third eye with blue or indigo. Now we pull into our throat, ears, and jaw area. We pull in this brilliant color blue, filling every one of these areas, crevices, and wounds that were left behind from those energies that no longer serve their highest good. We now fill them overflowing with brilliant blue, unconditional healing love. Now we move into our heart chakra. We pull the white light from source into our crown, into purple indigo, into our third eye, down into blue, into our throat. And now we're in green in our heart. We are allowing that beautiful, shiny green vibration to charge every area of our heart that was hurt and wounded from those energies that no longer serve our highest good. We heal all that space with love, unconditional healing love. Thank you. Now we move into our solar plexus between our heart and our belly button. We draw down from source the bright white light into our crown, purple indigo into our third eye, blue into our throat, green into our heart, and yellow into our soul. We allow that vibrant, shiny, shimmering yellow to fill every element within this area. Cover all the wounds, fill them overflowing with unconditional love. Now we move into our sacral chakra. We pull the white light down into our crown, purple or indigo into our eyes, blue into our throat, green into our heart, yellow into our solar plexus, and now orange into our sacral chakra between our belly button and the base of our spine. We allow that beautiful orange to fill every crevice in that space that was left behind from those energies that no longer serve our highest good. We thank you. And allow this energy. Now we move into the base of our spine. We pull the white bright light from source into our crown, purple or indigo into our eyes, blue into our throat, green into our heart, yellow into our solar plexus, orange into our sacral chakra, and beautiful red into the base of our spine. We allow it to fill every space, every wound that was left behind by those energies are now being filled overflowing in unconditional healing love with the vibration of red. Thank you. Now take a moment and feel each one of these spaces being filled and charged with unconditional healing love. Thank you so much. Now we're going to smooth out our auras and ground this out so that we can be able to function as we continue with our first day of spring. So here we go. We're removing any excess energy from the back of the earth. Keep what keeps us flowing and keep the healing going on. Now we'll ground out in the soles of our feet. Thank you. That was beautiful. I do so enjoy these Fridays that we spend together because they have become rituals, because we are doing them every Friday. And we are taking time to love ourselves and heal ourselves, because if we're not healed, if we're not loving ourselves, how can we do the same for others? And because we choose to do that, we're able to, what I call, allow the spillover effect, which is just like the cup runneth over, allow it to spill over so that all those around us receive the energy that we're receiving as well. So remember what you're holding in. So if you're holding in unforgiveness and anger and anything that's not of love, it always will spill over to those around you. And then when you are filled with unconditional healing love, so too does it spill over to everyone else. And being that today is the first day of spring, it is the spring equinox, I have done a special reading, a special card reading, and it is posted out on livethewalk.com. Check out the article. And I may even include a link into today's exchange newsletter. So keep your eyes out so that you can be able to receive that e-newsletter. If you haven't received, if you're not signed up for it, there's links everywhere. There's links in the Hangout segment that will give you a link to be able to sign up for it. There is a link within our Facebook event. So you can find a way to be able to add yourself to this list so that you can continue to grow. Now, we have also begun a support network so that if you are interested and you want to keep informed of the healing updates of those that are requesting healing and you want to take an active part in including them in your personal healing time to be able to send them love, there is a sign up in there as well to be a part of that as well. So I want to thank you so much for spending this beautiful spring day as we start our new season for our 8th year of 2015. Again, watch out for all the astrological effects that are going on, but as long as you're being true to your higher self and vibrating in the highest vibration possible, then all is going to fall in place. So I want to thank you again for spending time with me today and loving ourselves and loving each other. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. See you next week. I love you.